to HIIT and stretch. Today we have about 35 minutes of HIIT followed by 25 minutes of stretch. So we'll do a 3-minute warm-up. We're then going to go through alternating strength and cardio exercises for 35 minutes. We will have 45 seconds of work. We will follow by 15 seconds of break. That 15 seconds of break is there for you to get yourself ready to go into the next exercise, but it is also there for you to grab water, towel off, whatever you might need to do. But just be ready to move into the next thing. We will go through our whole series of exercises 2 times through. So just mentally prepare for that without any other breaks besides that 15 seconds. So let's get started with our warm-up. Again, you are going to need 1 band and 1 weight. That's it. Everything else can stay to the side. 3, 2, 1. Let's start by pulling that knee to chest. Good. So 3 minutes warm up, and then we go right into 45 seconds of hard work, followed by 15 seconds of rest. I want you to go all out on those 45 seconds. You're not holding anything back. We are alternating between exercises. So you don't have to worry about coming back to that same exact thing immediately after. Heel to hip. Making sure your chest is proud. Abs are engaged. Our very first exercise when we get there is actually going to be with our band. We're going to put it around our calves, and it is going to be a side step. So just mentally get there. Good. We're going to go straight leg now. Lift, don't kick. And as always, I want you to go hard, but I also want you to listen to your body. So be mindful. Take modifications where you need to. You shouldn't be jumping because of an ankle, knee, hip, or back injury. Don't jump, all right? Make sure you take that low impact version. Good. Take a big lunge forward. Reach to the ground. Rotating. And back. Other side. Reach. Rotate. And back. Opening up the chest, getting a nice stretch, especially if you've been sitting in some sort of a funky way or laying in some sort of funky way. This is kind of a nice way to open up. Good. Turn those feet forward. Sit that booty back, side to side. Stretching out the inner thighs. Good. And we're going to drop down on our hands and knees for a little cat-cow. Again, mobilizing the spine just so it's ready to take on what we're going to throw at it. In about 30 seconds, we're going to get into our banded side step. So go ahead and grab your band now. Place it around your calves. So band around the calves. Right about now, I'm wishing I didn't have such a thick band. And find yourself at the end of your mat or your space, whatever you're using. All right, we squat, we step sideways, we go back and forth for 45 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. You heard the little bell. Make sure those feet are pointing forward. They're not turned out. You're sitting down nice and low. This isn't fast. We're keeping space, as much space as we can. You can see my band is very tight, but as much space as you can between your feet the whole entire time. We're halfway there. My chest is still up. My abs are still engaged. We have that 15 seconds to transition coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, 15 seconds to mentally get your head around banded jumping jacks, all right? So, this is gonna be a little crazy for me because my band is so tight. 2, 1, let's go. Beautiful. Keep going. Oh, there goes the light. Keep going. It's a little windy. Keep going. We have 20 seconds. For 10 more seconds. Then we're going to kick off that band. Grab one weight. 3, 2, 1. Good. Kick it off. 15 seconds to collect your breath. Bring that weight in close. Feet are hip width apart. We have a goblet squat. So weight stays right at your chest. Let's go. 45 seconds. Good. Thirty seconds to go. Keep moving. Booty sits really far back. You still have 15 seconds here. Now, you have a 15-second rest. Then you have the option. We're going into jump squats. So, you can jump squat with the weight, without a weight. Good, 15 seconds. So with a weight, without a weight. You can also do squat, raising up onto the toes, with a weight, without a weight. Now, if you're doing low impact, I encourage you to keep your weight. Let's go, 45 seconds. Always remembering, you can drop down to that lower impact or modified version of any exercise. If you try out the harder one, you do as much as you can, and you're like, I'm losing form. You can then switch. But try to push through. You have 20 more seconds. Little added resistance to challenge yourself. Come on. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Keep your one weight. You're gonna hold it. Fold yourself in half for a narrow bent over row. This weight is kind of light, so I'm gonna grab 2, but here we go. 45 seconds. Weights are narrow, back is flat. I might regret grabbing 2. That's right, I'm gonna push through it with you guys. Pulling right up to the center where our breastbone is. Good. Back is flat. Still folded in half, or at least more than a 45-degree forward. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set your weight down. Straightforward punches, all right? Just straightforward, quick. Welcome to hold lighter weights if you have them available to you. Up to you. We go on 3, we go on 2, we go on 1, let's go. This is cardio, so make sure it's quick. Making sure you're still controlling the punch. Don't want anybody to injure a shoulder. 30 seconds to go. Soft knees, moving from the core. 20 seconds. Make sure you're not punching down low. We're not attacking anybody smaller than us. Think about somebody your own height. 10 seconds. Then we're going into narrow push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right. Knees or toes for those narrow push-ups. I'm going to do my knees because I like to work on the depth of my push-up. You can switch. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keep those elbows tucked in, getting as low as you can. If even on your knees it's too hard, doesn't feel accessible to you right now, you can do it on an elevated surface, like a chair, a table, a countertop, or even the wall. We still have 20 seconds here. Then we're gonna go into plank jacks. Plank jacks are gonna be on our elbows, jumping our feet open and closed. We have 10 seconds. Nice. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So that plank jack, down on the elbows, you're gonna jump those feet open and closed. You have about 8 seconds. So a few big breaths in. Here we go, 2, 1, let's go. 45 seconds. Now, a tap to the side is an awesome modification. Also, straight arm, if you don't have wrist issues, is easier than bent arm. All right, so, and as always, you can modify to an elevated surface. All of those modifications are awesome. Meet yourself where you're at today. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. All right. We need one weight. We have sit-ups to a shoulder press. If you cannot sit all the way up, you can do a crunch with a press. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Straight arms all the way at the top. Get that full shoulder press in. Keep breathing. You've got 23 seconds to go. Push. Good. 13 seconds to go. Notice I'm not clunking down to the ground. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. All right. Shoulder taps. So, straight arm plank, we tap, 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 as quickly as we can on this one. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Also can be done from the knees. If you need a modification, do what you gotta do. Your goal is not to move your hips. Seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. All right. Standing up for a curtsy lunge. So we are going to curtsy lunge and press our weight straight out in front. So I cross behind, I cross behind, press out. Let's go. Move that guy out of the way. Keep alternating sides. Press out, cross behind. Trying to get that knee as close to the ground as possible while maintaining your front heel glued to the ground. 20 seconds. We will go to speed skaters next. 10 seconds. 2 and 1. Good. All right. Speed skaters. You are jumping side to side, all right? You might be stepping if you need low impact. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Goal would be not to touch the ground, all right? If you want it harder, reach to the ground. Lots of options. Even harder, hold a weight next time we get around to this. We are doing it a second time. Quick, quick. Really getting that medial glute to fire. Good, good, nice. We're going to be going to reverse wood chops next. To the right. 3, 2, 1, good. All right, whatever weight you're using, feet forward. We're going to the right, so we drop down, reach slightly to the left, rotate, swing it around. Head follows weight. 2, 1, let's go. My trail leg rotates, meaning my left leg follows around with me. Good. It's like I'm throwing it over my shoulder. Power comes from the legs, not from the arms. You're halfway there. Keep going. Good. 2, 1, beautiful. Twist jumps, just a little oblique action, all right? Again, you should not be jumping. Rotate, rotate, be mindful of your spine. Let's go. Hips go in the opposite direction of the hands. Breathe. You should never really be able to catch your breath at any point during this workout, except for the stretching part. So make sure you're challenging yourself. 15 seconds. And then we're gonna reverse switch up to the other side. 4, 3, 2, 1, good. Same thing, going to the left this time. We go in 7 seconds. Feet a little wider than hips. 2, 1, let's go. Good. Get low. Chest stays up. My chest is never not up and proud. I'm not tipping in half. Good. Good. Keep going for 10 more seconds. And then we have burpees. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. All right. 15 seconds, then we have burpees. 45 seconds of burpees. You got this. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up, remember, we can always step, roll into the toes. If you need that low impact modification. Lots of ways to make it count. Lots of ways to make it work for your body. I can modify by bringing my hands to an elevated surface. If getting down to the ground is not accessible to me right now. 10 seconds. Then we'll go right back to those banded side steps. Good. All right, you've got 10 seconds to get that band on. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Here we go. Let's go. Squat and step. If you find that the foot you're stepping with wants to turn the toe, try thinking about stepping with the heel. Like the heel leads the movement sideways. Come on, 15 seconds. Come on. You have those jumping jacks in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right. Banded jumping jacks. Breathe. Here we go. And 4, and 3. I'm gonna tuck in for safety. Let's go. Keep moving. You always have that modification of tapping out to the side. 30 seconds to go. Seconds. Don't stop. Do whatever it takes to keep moving. We go to goblet squat next. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. All right. Goblet squat. A little wider than hip width. Weight at your chest. 2, 1, let's go. Breathe. Push through the heels. Squeeze the booty. On your way up, I want you to really squeeze. We have 20 seconds to go. Remember, this is the last time you're doing this exercise today. We just had 2 times through today. Two, 1, jump squats coming. Now, if last time it was challenging enough for you, do that same thing. If it wasn't, pick up a weight. All right, go to the next heavier level, harder level. Let's go. You can do anything for 35 more seconds, including these jump squats, or squats rolling onto your toes. If you just did them body weight last time, add a weight. If you did squat jumps, if you did squat rolling onto the toes with a weight, maybe try squat jumps without a weight. 13 more seconds. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Narrow bent over rows. Here we go. In 3, and 2, 1, let's go. Remember, your 1 or 2 weights are super narrow. So your hands are close together. You're pulling up to the center of your chest, right between your pecs. Good. You only have 15 seconds left. 10 seconds. Squeeze. Really accentuate the squeeze of the shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We are punching. And then narrow push-ups. You got this. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Beautiful. Keep going. 30 seconds. Soft knees, punching straight forward. Aiming for somebody's nose or Adam's apple. 15 seconds. You got it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right. Those narrow push-ups. Narrow push-ups followed by plank jacks. Here we go. In 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to do on this last set whatever you need to do to get maximum depth. That means I want your nose, without yanking your head forward, to touch the ground. All right? Keeping your head in alignment with your spine, I want your nose to touch. If you can't do that from your knees, move to an elevated surface. You still have 20 seconds. I want us to really work full range. Keep those elbows tucked in. Belly button pulled in. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. A little more challenging that way, huh? If you tend to also cross your feet, make sure you uncross them so one oblique doesn't work more than the other. Here we go. And 4, plank jacks. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Make sure you don't have your booty high in the air. You're a nice long plank. Good job. 30 seconds. Breathe. 20 seconds. Come on, last 10 seconds. Two, 1. Good. Oh, all right. Sit-ups with the shoulder press, followed by those shoulder taps. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. All the way overhead. Keep going. You've got 24 seconds. You got this. For 15. Pulling that belly button in each and every time. 2, 1 more. Beautiful. All right, straight arm plank, shoulder taps. We go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. As quickly as I can, with minimal movement of my hips. Now, if you need to modify from here, you can tap forward if it's bothering your wrist too much, or drop to your knees. 19 seconds. Don't give up. Finish strong. You don't have to do this again. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right. Curtsy lunges. We curtsy lunge in chest press. In 3, in 2, in 1, let's go. All the way down for the lunge, and try to go all the way out if your weight's not too heavy. Good. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. For 8 seconds. 3, 2, get one more in. And 1, good. Speed skaters, side to side. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keep going. Don't stop. 30 seconds more. Try for the last 20 seconds to either jump a little further or a little faster. 2 options. Both make it a little harder. 10 seconds. Jump further or faster. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Wood chops. You're nearing the end. Basically, 4 minutes of work left. Then we go into our nice stretch. We're going to the right. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Get low. Trail leg rotates. Arms stay straight the whole time. Now, they are not locked. There's a soft bend. 20 more seconds. Breathing out as you go to throw it over your shoulder. In on the way down. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Twist jumps. Get those obliques firing. Here we go. And 5, 4, you got this. 3, 2, 1, don't stop. "35 seconds to go." Rotate, rotate, rotate. "20 seconds. More than halfway done. Then we just have reversed wood chops to the left and burpees. Three, 2, 1. Good. All right. To the left. I don't know about you, but I feel my obliques working. All right. We go in 3. We go in 2. We go in 1. Let's go. Lots of power from the legs. My abs are engaged because I don't want to overdo the rotation. My abs are what are keeping it safe, protecting my spine. You've got 20 seconds. Power from the legs, not the shoulders. Four, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. 45 seconds of burpees. That's all that stands between you and our stretch. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Take a modification only if you medically need it. I want you to push past what that little voice in your head is telling you can do. Unless it's telling you keep going, and then listen to it. Let's go. 23 seconds to go. Don't quit on you. Don't quit on me. You have 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Awesome. Grab some water. Give yourself a moment to let your heart rate come down a little bit. The next ding that you hear right there is just signaling it's time to stretch. All right, since we are already standing, let's start here. We're going to spread our feet wide, turn them out. We're going to roll all the way down to the ground, or as far as you can go, beginning to stretch out the hamstrings. So roll on down. Allow your body to hang. You're here for 2 long breaths. 1 more. Beautiful. Walk it over to the right. Here, I'm trying to bring as close as I can, forehead to knee. Three more long, deep breaths. One more. Back to center. And again, let it hang. Notice if you notice a difference between the right and the left side. And walk it to the left. Two more big breaths. One more. Walk it back to center. Let it hang. Good. Begin to roll yourself up one vertebra at a time until you are standing. Bring your right foot out in front, dropping that heel down to the ground. You are going to sit your booty back and sweep down towards your toe. Now, I'm trying to keep a relatively flat back here. I'm not rounding, right? I have a proud chest still. My shoulders are pulled back. So I'm getting a little bit more of a stretch through the calf. You might also be getting some hamstring, but we're thinking about the calf right now. You're welcome to give a little pull on your toe if you want, or just reaching towards the ground. Good, and roll on up. We'll do the other side. So put that left foot in front, sit the booty back, kind of sweep down towards the toe. Breathe. For one more big breath. And roll it back on up. All right, go ahead and grab that right foot, ankle, whatever you can grab. Pulling your knee in towards your midline and thinking about tucking your pelvis a little bit. So I'm not arching my back. I'm thinking about actually tucking my pelvis under a little bit, and that's going to engage, or that's going to create a greater engagement of a stretch through our quad and hip flexor. less concerned about the heel actually coming all the way to the butt and more about that pelvis tucking and getting that deeper stretch. And release. Other side. Breathe. Now there's all the controversy about rolling versus stretching. Both have a time and place. Stretching, especially static stretching, is best done after you're already warm. So think about doing that at the end of your workout. Rolling can be done in either and is actually really great prep work for your workout. So if you have time to do it before your workout, I highly encourage it. And release. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and pull that right arm straight across, making sure that our shoulder is not up by your ear, but rather bringing it down the back. And open wide, other side. Next, I want you to reach your right arm into the sky. Grab your right wrist with your left hand, pull over to the left, open up your side body, open up your lats. Release, other side, left arm up, right arm grabs left wrist and pulls over to the right. Beautiful, and release. All right, so now we're going to do a little bit more of a dynamic stretch that's actually going to help us realign through our pelvis a little bit more. So, you may have to watch this first one, but I want your feet wider than your hips, pointing straight forward. Not slightly turned out, not slightly turned in, straight forward. All right, we're going to move to the right first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to side bend as far as I can to the right till I feel like I can't go any further. I get a nice stretch here through my side body. I'm going to allow my left shoulder, like a rag doll, I'm not doing anything with it, it's going to flop forward. As it does that, I'm going to start to slowly lower myself down, going towards my right toe. Once I get there, I'm going to circle around till I get to my left foot. When I get here, I'm going to give a slight bend in my left knee. I'm going to restack. So I'm going to physically pick that shoulder up, restack it, and then I'm going to come up sideways. All right? So we're going to do that 2 more times to the right, and then we're going to take a few steps and go 3 times to the left and help our pelvis and low back get in alignment. So here we go. Over to the right. Drop that shoulder down. Ragdoll hanging. Head is hanging, everything is hanging. We're getting a little stretch through the hamstrings. Over to the left. Once we get as far as we can, give a slight bend in that left knee, restack the right, and come on up. Good, let's do that one more time. Over to the right. Allow that shoulder to flop over, all the way down. Rotate around. You should notice on your 3rd time now, you have a lot more flexibility. Crazy, right? Slight bend in the knee, restack the shoulder, come up sideways. Awesome. I just want you to take a few paces the length of your mat, allowing your body neurologically to take in what we just did, and we're going to go to the other side. All right, so here we go. Feet are forward, slightly wider than our hips. We're going to the left now. So, as far as you can side bend. Ragdoll forward with that right shoulder coming all the way down. Pay attention to how much flexibility you have on this side. Coming around. Slight bend in the right knee. Restack that left shoulder and come on up. That's 1. We got 2 more of those. Over to the left, opening up the side body. Ragdoll over. Down. And around. Good. Slight bend in the right knee. Restack the left, which may be kind of hard for you. And come on up. One more time. Over to the left. Stretching out that side body. Ragdoll around so we feel a stretch through our low back as well. Now we're down on the hamstrings. Slight bend in that right knee. Restack. And come on up. Beautiful. Take a few steps and then we're going to make our way down to our mat. Hopefully you feel a little bit more open through the low back as we've tried to help realign the pelvis a little bit more and those lumbars. So hopefully you notice a difference. So let's have a seat. Both feet straight in front. We are now going to just round forward, reaching for our toes. And this is where you may also notice it as well. You may notice, wow, I can actually reach further than I normally can or with more ease. Stay here for 3 more breaths. One more. Awesome. All right, from here, I want you to bring in that left leg. Then bring in that right leg, all right? So now they're both bent at the knee, and we're going to rotate around. So I'm actually going to rotate. Let me face you guys. I am going to twist towards my left, all right? So my right hand is going to come on top of my left thigh, and I am going to rotate around. Give me 3 more breaths here. Beautiful. Walk your hands in front. Now this time, instead of rotating, we're just going to go straight forward. So I'm going to scoot back. You're going to walk your hands forward. Now, here may be all you've got. You might go down on your elbows. You might bring your head all the way to the mat, but you have 4 long, deep breaths here. Beautiful. Walk it on up. Extend that right leg. Bring that left foot over the top and pull that knee to chest. Breathe. One more. Awesome. Let's do all of that on the other side. So we're going to extend left leg. We're going to bend right leg, bend left leg. We first go into that twist. So we're going to bring our left hand on top of our right thigh and twist around. Big, long, deep breaths. More. Beautiful. Walk it back to the front. We're going straight forward again. So walk yourself forward. And again, it may be different one side to the other. Can be elbows, hands, forehead. One more big breath. Beautiful. Walk it back up. Extend that right leg. Pull that, put that left knee over the top or right knee, whichever one you need to do still. Give both of them a little tug. You might find that one needs a little more attention than the other. Today, my right does. So I'm gonna give it a little more love. Beautiful. From here, we are going to go on our hands and knees. Now, we're going to spread our knees as wide as our mat. We're going to bring our heels closer together, and we're going to drop our booty down to wherever we can that feels accessible to us today. From there, we're going to go into our child's pose and walk our hands as far out as we can. Our goal is to open up our lats. So you're really trying to sit your booty down while you reach your hands as far forward as you can. One more big breath. From here, walk your hands to the right. So they're over to the right. You're going to notice that you're starting to open up your side body on the left. Really sit your left heel down. And much like when we did it standing, you're going to get a little more of your lats and obliques opening. And the other side. Walk it over. Beautiful. From there, come up to hands and knees for some cat-cow. All right, allow the belly to drop. And then round up like a scared cat. Really pulling belly button to spine. And drop it down like a swayed back old cow. And round it up again. And back down. One more time, rounding it up. And back down. Beautiful. From here, go ahead and keep palms down, but turn fingertips towards you. You're going to sit back, but still trying to keep your palms completely connected with the ground. So you're going to start to notice a stretch through your forearms. Breathe. This is great for anybody who spends a ton of time typing or writing. You're studying and you're taking a lot of notes. Beautiful. Now we're going to put the tops of our hands down. Fingertips are still pointing towards us. And we're trying to keep the whole top of our hand connected with the ground. Beautiful. And release from there. Go ahead, we're going to go into our pigeon pose. So if that is accessible to you, you're going to cross your right in front, left back behind. You're going to stay up tall, drop to your elbows, or all the way down. Now if pigeon pose isn't accessible to you, you're going to flip over on your back. You're going to cross your right ankle over your left and thread your hand right through your legs and pull. Both of these will stretch out the glute. You decide what feels best for you right now. Wherever you're at, stay there for about 3 more long, deep breaths. One more, which is probably 4 breaths for you guys, but a little extra is not going to kill us. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Again, nice long leg, dropping down. If you need some support under your glute on the left side, feel free to do that. 3 more long, deep breaths. Last one. Awesome. From here, bring yourself back up. This time, you're going to go on your left knee, so feel free to roll an additional mat if you need to. And you're going to bring your right foot out to the side. All you're going to do is try to bring that foot down instead of being turned on the side. Foot down. You're going to kind of sit your booty back and you're going to stretch through your inner thigh. Just hang out here. 2 more big breaths. 1 more. Awesome. All right, other side. So I can go this way so you can see as well. I just extend it out. I'm trying to flatten that foot, and then I just sit my booty back a little bit so I'm getting a stretch through this inner thigh. Now, that might be too much for you. Maybe you need to still be up higher. You decide based on what the stretch feels like for you. You can always move around in there. For 3, for 2, for 1. Beautiful. From here, let's bring ourselves back up to standing. We're going to drop down into a nice wide squat, hands on the knees, and we're dropping shoulder down. And switch to the other side. Switching again. Switching again. We have 1 more on each side. Last switch to the left. Actually, turn to the right, left shoulder down. And switch. Turn to the left, right shoulder down. Beautiful. Bring yourself back up to standing. Drop down. Stand up really big, nice, big, wide arms, reaching to the sky. Thinking about doing a stretch like when you first get out of bed in the morning. Reaching over to the right. Reaching over to the left. Awesome. You guys are done for today. Thank you so much for joining me for that.